त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री विशुद्धि चक्रस्वामिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला Namo Namaha. Hum, 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 Im, im, rum, rum, lrum, lrum, aim, aha, त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री राधा कृष्ण साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। अल्लाहु अकबर, 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 अल्लाहु अकबर।
We are going to celebrate the puja of Virat and Viratangana. America and South America, as you know, is the Sri Krishna's center of Vishuddhi. And it is very important to know also that all the communications, all the relationships with the whole creation has to be established through this center of Vishuddhi. Vishuddhi, as you know, is the most important center in your asset, in a way. Because Sahaja Yoga is not only meant for your ascent, but for the ascent of the whole world. And only through Vishuddhi you can achieve it. Even if you get your self-realization and you get all the powers, unless and until you use your Vishuddhi, it won't work out. Look at my Vishuddhi also. Talking everywhere, keeping communications, Vishuddhi goes out. Also, this Vishuddhi chakra being so important, it is under attack. Attack of the negative force. There we are, Virat and Viratangana. Virat is the ultimate. The complete development of the Vishuddhi chakra is Virat. And as you know, the chakra is here at this point. If this chakra is not all right, you are not correct. You behave in a manner that is not correct. You cannot communicate with other Sahajogis. You cannot be friendly, loving, and one with other Sahajogis. Unless and until this center here, Vishuddhi, is all right. And is part of the Ekadasha. Vishuddhi is the center of the Ekadasha Rudra. So, one has to understand that Virata Shakti is spread all over. We have communications. I could telephone from here to anyone. And they told me they don't charge much. It's something also from Sri Krishna's blessings, I think. Because you telephone from anywhere else, it's very difficult and very expensive. Also, most of the communications vehicles like computer, like television, other things also, all those, so many of them were developed in this country. So it is the subtle of that ether which communicates us to other worlds. That is one power of Virat. That he is the subtle of that. The second power which we have of Viratangana, we can say, because Virat is the kinetic force, but the source is Viratangana, is everything that brain can do. All thinking, all creativity, all compassion, all kinds of looking after other nations. The other day, somebody asked, why should we be policemen of the whole world? You jolly well have to be. Because you are Viratas. So you have to look after the law and order of the whole world. You have to look after all the people who are suffering in this world. You have to look after all the separations and the wars and the civil wars everywhere, is all your headache. Because you are sitting in the land of Virat. So he is the father. He is what you call Yehovah. He is Akbar. So on the brain level, when Kundalini reaches and enlightens your brain, then this science that you know becomes not only that, but you know meta science. Because the brain, which was just knowing science, now knows the source of science. The whole thing it can see clearly. Like you climb up a hill or a mountain. The higher you go, you can see the whole vision of the place. In the same way, whatever is created out of your brain, anything, you start getting the whole vision of it, what they have created. Not only that, but you also see what has created that. Now they created United Nations. It had to be here. Why? Why in America? Why America so much worried about United Nations? What is its responsibility? No country will do that. It's a headache. But they'll go to Vietnam, they'll go to Korea, now they are busy with Bosnia, everywhere. Somalia. Is your responsibility, because all these things are created by your brain. The human brain has created different nations. So above all, we realize that all these nations belong to one world. Once you rise above, you see that this was created by us. By our own thinking, by our own projections, we have created. So when you go above this, you start thinking of one world, because you see that it was one world. It is one world. You start seeing God has beautiful rivers and beautiful mountains. He never divided. I mean, he wanted to create beauty for you. But then we started thinking, this is my land, that is my land. Most of the Americans have come from outside. And the real landowners, I don't know where are they hiding. I seldom see them. Now the responsibility is coming in their heads. That we have taken this land and we feel that this is our land, but it belongs to the whole world. Whatever they have done now is coming back. Once you rise higher, you start seeing the vision. Whatever you have done through your mental projections. People don't even realize in many countries that this is one world. Another projection is on another level is that you have created a materialistic world. With this materialistic world, you have reduced everything to the level of money. Religion is money, everything is money. Nobody has any respect for anything but for money. And then material things. One starts seeing matter as a source of wealth and source of dignity and a source of great positions, powers. But when you rise higher into Virata's power, you see the stupidity of materialism. What is matter after all? Matter is for making the place beautiful, giving you joy, and this matter is also for expression of your joy to others. When you give them some present, some material thing beautifully made, then you start thinking also how God has created this beautiful world, and you start creating beautiful things in art, in music, drama, even films, everything. But at the material level and at the mental level, the projection is linear, it moves like this. As a result, it falls down. So everything, the standard of our expression has fallen down. I know films in the 20s and 30s and 40s from the same Hollywood were very different from what they are today. And you can't even see some of them. Then in the same mental projection, we see the dramas and the novels and the art. Everything has come down, is deteriorated, is not at all joy-giving, but it is destructive. It is destroying itself, first of all, and so it is destructive. As a result, we are moving our mind and moving on that decline also, and we also take to things which are destructive. Our standards in everything have gone down. Morality also is an innate blessings to human beings, but he starts putting it on a mental level. When you put it on the mental level, people like Freud become Christ. And you start following them and you become nothing but a sex point. In every direction, if you see, there's a big decline. And you get upset. You don't understand how there is such a decline in human nature, how there's decline in art, decline in literature, decline on human relationships. In everywhere you find this decline. With money, of course, certain things may appear to be smart, fast, like tennis, you can say. People used to play tennis for joy, never for money. But now they play for money, and after 4 or 5 days, we find he's gone down, or 4 or 5 years is finished. So the speed has come into also sports because of money. This money has been like a big load, has brought down all the beautiful things in its own level. They are not the same level at which they are created. If it was on the same level, Sahaj Yoga would have worked very nicely in America. But it did not. Because here is the maximum load. on all our creations, of our mind, of our mental projections. Whatever direction you will see, you will find there is such a decline. We know of lawyers who would be so honest and would work out something for the person for whom they are fighting. But today you can bribe the lawyers. We know the doctors which would go all out to cure patients. They have lost their sense of ethics. Everybody has lost the sense of ethics. First is this materialism, money, and above all, I think, at this time, there's a big growth of people because this is a resurrection time. And many types of people are born. Thousands and thousands of them are born, who might be like animals or maybe some sort of absolutely idiotic type, or maybe some stupid stuff. At this time, we have to do resurrection work. Means what? That our Virata Shakti has to be enlightened in our brain. So in Sahaja Yoga, when you rise into Virata Shakti, you go up and see all these declines, all these falling mental projections from that height. And also you see yourself that you had gone into all these nonsensical things. But now you feel that you have come out of it and now you have become like a lotus. Especially the ego part. Ego is extremely strong in modern times. It was never so. It is, I think, the birth of many fighting cocks has come on this earth. And also, some of the jungle creatures are also reborn. Because you can't talk to them. If they say anything, they just jump on. You cannot criticize them, you cannot tell them what's wrong with you. They'll just sit on your head. If you say anything, they'll start hitting. They never want to see what's wrong with you. It's impossible to communicate to them because of their ego. And this ego has come because of certain declining nature of the modern time. For example, from childhood, a mother starts scolding his child for spoiling a carpet. So carpet becomes more important. So the next day the child gets very angry. He gets the scissors and cuts the carpet to punish the mother. Then they see that the child wants money for something. Then they ask him for what? Because I have seen in the television that there's a bear which has a birth date. So a new type of devils have come up, they are entrepreneurs. And through their mental projections, they take out novel ideas. See, like a teddy bear which has a birth date. Can you imagine? Such a stupid idea. And all the children wanting to buy that. Now, if one child buys, another must have. All kinds of things these entrepreneurs do. And people start becoming slaves of them. Like in Paris, they started a fashion that you'll have 6 inches of skirts. So all other skirts were thrown away. The 6-inch skirt started. Imagine in that cold, they would wear socks and 6 inches of skirts. Everybody looks the same. What is so beautiful about it? Whatever they want, the entrepreneurs, so-called, they are called as artists, also as designers, but their designs are just to kill your freedom, just to make you a slave. And all kinds of monkey tricks they play, which you accept. Once you start accepting those monkey tricks, then you don't also realize that how you have become a slave. And there is no individuality about it. Hairstyle, they will start particular hairstyle. So everybody goes about with the same hairstyle. Or you go to a hairdresser. How about? You go to the hairdresser and जगह है यहाँ लगा देते कोई पड़ता.
Do you have a drop? We move the chair back.
शॉल लगा दो.
Achha.
Stops also sometimes.
Do you have a drop of butter?
सब शालता है पकाना और
Can you take that blue curtain and hang it here? ये पिता पे पीछे कर दो.
अब थोड़ा पीछे कर लो बस. बहुत जोर की आ जाती है बीच बीच में. Otherwise it stops when I look at it, but again it comes.
We need some tools to take that.
That I think the air also has got ego now. All right. Thank you very much. So when you rise into your Virat Shakti by the enlightenment of the Kundalini, your Viratangana is the power which gives you a complete vision of the decline into which every mental projection which was idealistic, beautiful, has fallen. For example, Abraham Lincoln gave a very great idealistic idea about a state, about democracy. But now many people say that is democracy. Those people who were in Russia, of course they were wrong, but still they had an argument that we don't want to become democratic. Because look at America. Nothing is safe, nothing is normal. So what's the use of becoming democratic country? Can you hear me? There.
You're picking up all right, Shwans.
It's all right, it's all right. After all, we are on a picnic, you see. And we cannot have any problems. Because I told him, whatever is here, and whatever is not here. So if you have any problem, we can't help it. So you rise to that level. Gradually, first, I don't know what you see, but you start seeing what's wrong with your society, what's wrong with your relationships. Ultimately, you start seeing what's wrong with you. how you are wrong. That I would say is the higher state where you reach and you start seeing this is wrong with me. After that, you start understanding that you have got powers, Viratangana's powers. You have got powers. In your brain itself you have got powers. By which you understand the meta science, science above science, the meta art, the vulgarity of art. Discrimination starts working. You start understanding what is really art, what is not. You start enjoying that art. And the enjoyment of Niranand, you get it when you rise above and see the whole thing in a different perspective. First of all, you see it as a drama, as a witness. And you laugh, you see. I was telling a joke about a lady who was interviewed for doing some art with a mehndi on the hand. She's an Indian lady from India. So the interviewer asked her, but what about the foreigners? How do they react? The Americans, how do they react? She said that they ask very funny questions. Funny questions, yes. They asked me, what is this? So I said, this is my suhag, my husband's symbol. That's my wear. So they said, what about extras? You didn't follow. What about the extra husbands if you have? Now you all are laughing at it. You all Americans are laughing, but at that point you would not have laughed because it's very common. In the same way, everyone, even India or any place where they do absurd things, it becomes very obvious. And you start seeing it very clearly. Very, very clearly. That what are we doing? This is all absurd. But this is not only on mental level. This is what I'm going to tell you. It's not just you see the vision, all right, still mental level. Then you understand it is wrong, still mental level. But you just don't do it. You become part and parcel of Virat. When you become part and parcel of Virat, then you don't have to even think, you just see it and you laugh. You just see and you know it's wrong. It's all absurdity. We went to see one temple in India. And there were some pujaris here doing puja. So the Indian surgeons ran out. I said, what happened? Mother, they are all hypocrites there. Horrible vibrations. How can they do puja? They have horrible vibrations, all boots. That's how we become so powerful. I would not say you are like light. Because light doesn't see the light, does it? But you see. You are light and you see light. And the third thing that happens to you with this Viratangana, that you humble down. You humble down. You become extremely sweet, obedient, just like children. And you don't mind anything you don't mind. That is the state. You achieve not as a slave, not out of domination, but it just works in you. It penetrates into your brain. You become that. I've seen people who are horrid, absolutely. And after some time, you can't even recognize them. How do they change? How do they get the change? What happens to them? Is the brain is enlightened, has become the light, and you know you have the light. That is his doubtless awareness. You should have no doubts about yourself that you are a Sajuga. But some people falsely have. They are Bhoots, but they'll say, no, we are Sajugas. That's not the thing. The discretion power becomes so beautiful of the Hamsa Chakra. Because they are all connected. Vishuddhi, Hamsa and Virat. They are all connected centers. It's not only that the Virata improves, but Vishuddhi improves and Hamsa. So now what happens that you jump into collectivity. Collectivity is the blessing of Viratangana. She teaches you how to love each other. She teaches you how to enjoy other service. She teaches you how to have bhakti in your heart. But that teaching is like innate. If I say she teaches, means you are the disciple and she's the teacher. No, no. You become Viratangana yourself. And the love and the affection and the understanding that you have for each other is remarkable. It's very enjoyable and very beautiful. So all that happens, absolutely happens in your brain. That's how your brain, which is the one which receives all the information and creates all the information, creates all the mental projections, becomes a new vehicle to create a dimension which goes higher, not declining.
Jai Shri Mataji, dear family. Shri Mataji, you are so kind and so loving and so patient with your children. You have so gently taken us all up into the Virat, enlightened our brains. nourished our Vishuddhi, Hamsa, and the Virat. Bless us that we stay in this state and grow deeper and higher. Jai Shri Mataji. Dear family, as we are in this beautiful state Shri Mataji's taken us into, I'd like to share just a few of Mother's words. You can read them yourself, but I'll just read a few of these sentences here, which is a translation of a Hindi talk, which is a beautiful reminder of Shri Mataji telling us and preparing us all those years ago for today and tomorrow. So, as soon as the power of Virata is strengthened, at the same time the powers of many people who were downgraded to hell, Patal, like waste materials, whom we say Rakshasas, grow remarkably too. Both the powers are competing against each other. One power is dead and the other is living. The dead energy can never be stronger than the living power. However, the living power is very sensitive. For this reason, it's difficult for it to flourish. A plastic flower can never be more beautiful or more important than a real flower. Thousands of plastic flowers can be made, but just one or two natural flowers bloom. That is why those who have thrived in Sahaja Yoga, who have achieved in Sahaja Yoga, they also wither, then thrive again, and then again wither. Like a mother nurtures her child with utmost care and love, likewise Sahaja Yoga nurtures and nourishes. But the child also has a power by which it must recognize its powers. And then just going down a little bit, it's a beautiful talk to listen to or even read the transcript. Going down a little bit, some of you here are new people who have come. Some are quite old. Some new people easily reach great levels, while some older ones still sitting here. The one who has faith in the limitless grace of God, God Almighty, Paramatma, knows that He is the creator of the entire universe, and it is He who helps us through. Such a person achieves realization in Sahaja Yoga instantaneously and establishes himself. And once he settles down, he never regresses. Strengthen your faith because such a thing is flowing through your hands. You have witnessed miracles. Believe in yourself, know yourself. A lot more is happening. I've seen many people, many children, small children being born. They're actually those great saints, your fathers and forefathers who are taking rebirth to help you all. Within 10 to 12 years, many great people will come in this world. Preparations are going on for their welcome. They were hung on a cross. They were beaten. They are all going to take rebirth now. A new era will dawn upon this world. There is a small waiting time now. Have faith in God. The essence, blessings, and hope of all the religions is that man will get connected to God and become the truth. In the world today, these beautiful words Shri Mataji has already shared with us all that time ago. I'm just scrolling up, so if anybody is wanting to check this on Amruta themselves, it's 1975, Teen Shaktiya in Dadar. Together, we are the light, Shri Mataji's light. And we will dispel the light, dispel the darkness. And Shri Mataji's vision of a beautiful world will unfold. Jai Shri Mataji.
Bye bye, ladies. So, we got a fright because we have a little scenario. Shri Mataji, as children are allowed to play, we would like now to play a little bit with symbols. And the symbol is that we're going to present you with 16 crowns, going from Muladhara to Sahasrara, and each crown corresponding to a country, of course. So, I would suggest that those who carry the crown just come, kneel before Shri Mataji, show the crown, we take the mantra of the chakra, and then Antonio take the crown and put it on the table over there, alright? So, perhaps we start with the land of Sri Ganesha with the crown of Australia. Slowly, slowly, it's a procession. Slowly, slowly. Om Deva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. The second crown for the sacrum. Yes, very tempting, I'm glad. The second crown, Shri Mataji, is for Kundalini, India. Om Dhameva Sakshat Shri Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. The third crown is for Africa, and more specifically North Africa. The mantra is Shri Fatima Hazrat Ali. Om Dhameva Sakshat Shri Fatima Hazrat Ali Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Okay, let's go. The fourth crown, we should be too serious, Shimon, you told me a few while ago. The fourth crown is a very serious country. It is Germany for the right Svadhisthana. The mantra is Saraswati Brahmadeva. Om Dhameva Sakshat Shri Saraswati Brahmadeva Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. The fifth crown is for this other half of the liver, which is France. Om Dhameva Sakshat Shri Shesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. The sixth crown is for the little land in between, the land of the dwarfs, the crown of Switzerland. Om Dhameva Sakshat Shri Shesha Sakshat Shri The seventh crown is for the Benelux country, that is Belgium and Holland. What is the mantra for Belgium, Holland? Which mantra for Belgium and Holland? Adigur, Belgium, Holland, Adigur. Om Dhamma Sacha Shri Adigur Sacha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Can you bring it a little bit closer so Shri Mataji can touch it? Now you saw she walked nicely and slowly. That's how everybody should walk. There is no hurry. The eighth crown is Spain, España, Dattatreya. Om Dhamma Sacha Shri Dattatreya Sacha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. The ninth crown is Astra, Austria. The mantra is Shri Gohalakshmi. Om Dhamma Sacha Shri Gohalakshmi Sacha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. The tenth crown is for the old thalers of Maria Theresia in the crown. Now the 10th crown is for the soul of Europe, for Italy. The mantra is Jivatma. Walk slowly. Om Dhamma Sacha Shri Jivatma Sacha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Please walk slowly. The 11th crown is for fair England. The mantra is Shri Shiva. Om Dhamma Sacha Shri Shiva Sacha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. The 12th crown is for the left Vishuddhi, for Argentina. The mantra is Shri Vishnumaya. Walk slowly, my dear Jose. Om Dhamma Sacha Shri Vishnumaya Sacha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. It has to be argent, it is in silver, because that's the name of the country. Now, the 13th crown, and don't mistake me, there is nothing inauspicious about the number 13, is the United States of America. Oh, Shri Krishna. Deva Sacha, Shri Krishna Sacha, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now, the 14th crown is the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republic, that is Russia. And we have a Russian Sahaja Yogi with us. Mary, you did the crown. Where is Mary? Mary Krishna Boryan. Where is she? Coming, hurry up, run, jump, come. So we wait. So it is a very auspicious occasion, Shri Mataji, because we have some news from Oleg, who is a Sahaja Yogi in Russia, and there is a group of Sahaja Yogi who are meditating now in and near Moscow, and it is great to be Mary, stop please. And it is great to think that the Agya Chakra is being activated, as we all need it very much here, Mataji. So the mantra is Mary Jesus. Om Rameva Sacha Shri Mary Jesus Sacha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. The 15th crown is the left agya, and other chakra where we pray that something may happen. And the land is China, and the mantra is Shri Maharya. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Maharya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. And the 16th crown, perhaps Antonio, who is our puja, we can take it now, is the crown of the puja, and we all get up and say the mantra Virata Viratangana. Om Rameva Saksha Shri Virata Viratangana Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. We can all sit down, please. The children go back. All of them. You have to go back because somebody will do the article. Vincent, je reste combien de fois? Névrotique. Go back. Continue.
No, I'll get fixed.
Nirmala Viratangana. Sahasahaja Yogi, Sahasahaja Yogi.
May God bless you all. May God bless you.
Thank you, Srimataji, again and again. Thank you, Srimataji, again and again. Thank you, Srimataji, again and again.